One of the oldest car marquees still founded in Britain, AC Car Groups Limited, was formerly known as Auto Carriers Limited. In 1929, William Hurlock and his brother Charles took over the company, which originally ran for servicing only, but they then decided to start production of the Magna. AC was building their cars in very small numbers, each of them specifically tailored to the particular customer's requirements. It was nearly impossible to find two ACs of the 1930s that were virtually identical. Along with high build quality, AC vehicles show proof of much attention to detail. Even the pedals with pivoted heads had the AC logo. To prevent slush rebounding onto the outside of the bodywork, wire mesh lined the inside of the wings. Additional silencers were mounted on the exhaust manifold by 1936. Almost every year the body styling was updated, and more practical improvements including more room in the passenger compartment space. Originally optional, triple SU carburetors were now made standard by the mid-1930s. Power output in the AC varied between 60 and 80 brake horsepower, or for a few of the short wheelbase sports models, there was a 90 brake horsepower option with an Arnott supercharger. By 1937, AC began to export cars to the USA, keeping up with AC's reputation for competition success. Their short chassis 16-80 sports model was nicknamed the Flea. It featured a wheelbase of 8 foot 10 inches and was short compared to the longer chassis of 9 foot 7 inches. AC's 16-80 or the Flea weighed around 1,010 kilograms with 80 horsepower and was capable of achieving 90 miles per hour. A total of 44 AC 16-80s were produced from 1936 until 1939. This AC 16-80 is a two-seater competition sports short wheelbase produced on the 28th of March 1938, chassis number L635 and registered GPF 957. The engine is a 2-litre straight-six with OHC and triple SU carburetors. It is one of only 15 16-80 sports models built with the sloping tail bodywork. The beautiful flowing lines of the body are the work of Freddie March, who later founded Goodwood Motor Circuit. Famous owners of this handsome sports model included movie star Errol Flynn and American architect Frank Lloyd Wright. This particular car was the works demonstrator, and as such finished in snow shadow dualescence on all bodywork, chassis and running gear. It featured hydraulic adjustable shocks for different road conditions. The works entered GPF 957 in the RAC Rally 1938 with J.G. Piges-Lechalis and co-driver Edgar Keogh, both well-known and respected rally drivers of the day. In the same year, the car was road-tested by the Autocar magazine and featured in their July 1938 edition. GPF 957 was to feature again in the Autocar magazine in August 1940 as a subject in the Talking Sports Cars series. Continuation logbooks show owners from the 1950s and 60s. GPF 957 was bought by Dave Morone, a well-known restorer, on the 22nd of February 1997 in poor condition. It took him 9 years to bring the AC up to her former glory. Engine, gearbox and rear axle were fully rebuilt by AC expert Brian Taylor. A large file with Autocar magazine, books and pictures of its history and restoration is with the car. GPF 957 is featured in the latest Giordano Encyclopedia of Cars and in the recently published AC in Detail by Rinsey Mills. For the present owner, it is his favorite car to enjoy a smooth ride with his grandkids or a rally with his wife. He keeps GPF 957 in his garage next to an original 1956 AC Ace Bristol.